from 1 to 100. All my people. Yeah. People. Yasamash Hala. People, how you doing? How you been? It's me again to enter the mind in your skin. When I try to climb, yeah, my descendants won't let me stop. I be letting it know, I be letting it drop. I wanna feel you, heal you every day. I want to feel your pain away. It's good to see you again. In my family, it's what I try to remain. Warning. The modern world is in chaos, people, Yasamash Hala, people. Yeah, people. Go, stars, how you doing? People. How you doing? People, Yasamash Hala, Yate. Realistic, no one has a solution. Time has come for a revolution. My evolution, peace with yourself. My resolution to enter God's kingdom and health, yeah. People, storm clouds of anger and outrage. Feel my courage, don't be discouraged. So much violence, abuse, unhappiness. My flow is the finest, the world. Actions of stress. Are you ready to end this hell? Are you ready to enter God's kingdom and dwell? Warning. This modern world is in chaos, people. Yeah, people. How you doing? How you been? Yeah, Yasamash, people. ¿Cómo estás? People, mi gente. Yeah. How you doing? How you been? Faithful words is what changes things. Faithful words I recommend you bring. God's warning to a sinful world. God's warning forever me and yours. Yeah, do not fear who kills the body. Anybody really cannot kill the soul. Yeah, need to humble ourselves a little more. Yeah, you call yourself an intellect unbeliever. For your life is meaningless and hopeless. I'm not a dreamer, I'm trying not to demeanor. Yeah. You must not know where you come from or where you're going. I'm the cleaner word, people. Yasamash Hala, people. Yeah. Warning. This modern world is in chaos. People. Yeah, people. Yasamash Hala, people. How you doing, people? Couple stars, people. Yeah, we stumble on sci-fi cosmic artists. It's not my test, it's my flow. Finest words, action stress, unmistakable words. I bring the countries, I'm everywhere. Cover the corners of the industries and parties. You wanna know hell, fire, darkness, and that is where you go and dwell. Hell was created for the devil and his angels, versus the devil's way. Danger, yeah. Warning. This modern world is in chaos. People, yeah, people. Yasamash Hala, people. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing? How you been, people? Yeah. People, once again, people.
All songs provided today have been asked for permission to play live on our stream via web. Live stream. Any content cannot be used without written consent from QSJ Radio.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the Unsigned Artists. It's been a little bit of a minute, and we're trying to get our stuff back. If you guys understand right now, for those who follow me on personal pages and stuff like that, a little bit out of the weather, So I ain't got no time for people to be acting up today. I would love that. Big shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. I know that we got some Eagle fans in the building and then some Eagle haters in the building. They did their thing. Another thing that happened today is SpaceX went ahead and sent a car to Mars. It's right now en route doing this little orbits around Earth and is going straight to Mars because they're gassed like that. Shout out to Elon Musk for doing that. That happened just a few hours ago. So, a few things that I'm into, sports and stuff like that, but we're not here for that, man. Big shout out to everybody listening in. So, I sent about 2 posts out, and I got a few people responding, people that followed the rules, which is really, really lovely because sometimes people don't follow the rules. And when they don't follow the rules, then they don't get played, and then they go really ham and start talking about, oh my God, like, I really sent you the song already. I really did this. I really did that, right? And I'm like, this is all cool or whatever. But it's just you have to understand the difference of radio policies, right? A lot of people think that we're just a live stream. Okay, that's fine. You think we're just a live stream? I'm good. But we're not. Right now, we're live on Twitch, Periscope, which is on Twitter. Twitter's popping right now. Facebook and YouTube on the live stream, on the video stream. And we're also live on QSJRadio.com. So if you guys can't be watching us all day, you can basically go to QSJRadio.com via mobile, via computer, and just listen to us there. It's going to get the same quality, same sound, same whatever, same songs, same everything. So what I did was I posted something that said, whoever does this, gets 45 days of rotation. What's crazy is that it's the beginning of the new month, so all those who have done those 90-day rotations earlier this year in 17 into 2000, we try to subtract them from our playlist because their time is over. But what's crazy is that there's been a drought in October. Excuse me. So in November, halfway through the month, that's where people have purchased their 90 days. So what is this 90 days thing you're talking about? 90-day thing that we're talking about is getting played on our playlist and getting BDS notified. UK, I believe they have sign-offs, call, whatever. We'll report a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, real radio plays. And it's always cool to have real radio play versus somebody who just comes up out of nowhere and says, hey, play my song. Now, it's all good, too, when you have somebody that says, hey, just come and play my song. But sometimes it could suck. And sometimes it could be the worst thing because your song is gone. They probably delete their last live, whatever it is, and so on and so forth. Whatever it is. Here at QSJ Radio, we try to advise a bunch of artists, a lot of potential personnel, and not to just come to us. You got to go to a lot of other people. So I appreciate everybody coming in. My man Alfonso L. Gambia, he started the show because he literally keeps in contact with me in the middle of probably a busy schedule. And I got nothing for love for cats that, just out of nowhere just want to know if I'm all right, doing all right, fine. And don't even know me personally, which is really cool, really humbling. And I've seen a lot of people start doing that too, so it's kind of cool. So thank you for that. But anyways, we're going to go into our first song of these posts. And Ben Luke is starting this off with Spotlight on QSJRadio.com.
What you want, I know what you want, what you want, what you want, I know what you want, what you want, what you want, I know what you want, what you want, what you want, I know what you want.
Tell me you feel it, cause I'm feeling you, girl. You a bad mamacita, don't care what else you heard. Louis back to the ceiling, Lambo out on the curb, killing the competition, ain't nobody but her. What she want, what she want, I think I got it, now push off the charts, we lit. Buy out the bar, we lit. Drive foreign cars, we lit. Hang with the stars, we lit. We're all the Mars, we lit. All spectators, no pressing, get up on you. Vacation summer, she like staying in Rome. Shopping sprees in the winter, she want yeast out of run. Baby girl, she's a killer, and she's second to none. Got a body worth millions, and she good with her tongue. Yeah. What she want? I think I got it. Now push that pedal to the metal, we go full throttle. And when she step off the plane, look like a runway model. And when we hit up the club, she like to pop some bottles. We on the floor, we lit. We off the charts, we lit. Buy out the bar, we lit. Drive foreign cars, we lit. Hang with the stars, we lit. We're all the Mars, we lit. All spectators, no pressing, get up on you. Yeah, I know, relate, you do, relate, want it, relate, girl you slay. I know what you want, don't play. Drop swerving, switching lanes, no games. Missed the call, let your phone dial. Busy ballin', grow your paper, check your profile. Run the check, flip it, re-up for the low. You a star, keep your hustle like a ghost though. Girl, you bad, and you know it. I know what you want, baby girl, let me show you. Stretch S-Class, sipping my ties on the sunroof. High life on the time floor, and my girl bad too. Come here, girl.
Shout to Ben Luke on that one. That was one that's called Spotlight. You can find that on SoundCloud. He's in the building, so shout out to Ben Luke. I am Ben Luke on SoundCloud. Song right now is private, so he's kind of testing it around. I like that. I like the privateness in that. So we're venturing off. A lot of people don't know that we've been playing music from unsigned artists, from Taylor Swift when she first was coming out to a whole bunch of people that were unsigned at the time. And one of the big things that we like to do is like we like to venture off, and this is gonna venture off. Some of this might be kind of horrible for you guys, but you know, on the low, you like this kind of music. This one right here, Czar, is called Griever. It's a doom metal band out of Louisiana. They're watching right now, QSJRadio.com. listening to Doom Battle Man band Czar. This one right here called Griever. You are not having technical difficulties. You are on QSJRadio.com. Shout out to everybody watching on Periscope. Thank you. Go ahead and share if you want. Thank you. Shout out to everybody watching on that Facebook Live right now. QSJRadio.com Facebook page. Shout out to the viewer on YouTube. How you doing? Twitch. That was Czar with Griever on QSJRadio.com. This one right here comes from a little I don't maybe UK or something. Monica Kish, singer-songwriter. This is one of her last songs that she did. This one is called Cuba Libre on QSJRadio.com. Shout out to my man George in the building. Luke Diamond, what's up? Al Millie Harlem's in the building. Shout out to New Zealand. Shout out to the Bishop Boys in the building. Shout out to Ella York watching on that YouTube. You guys didn't know, we are live on QSJRadio.com, TuneIn Radio, iTunes, Google, all those spots via audio. This one right here is Monica Kiss. Y'all see where I'm going? It's worldwide right now. Monica Kish, she sent me that via the post. Like I said, man, if you just follow the policies that we got, you getting on the air. That's it. So shout out to the French hitting this up. Worldwide stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, what do you thought? It was gonna be some local shit? I'm gonna make you want me. So right here, Richie Ray, Want Me on QSJRadio.com. Shout out to everybody who posted or retweeted this weekend. Crazy. Oh, real radio shit.
When you're back, yeah, that'll be the day that I'm feeling alive. When we're back, yeah, that'll be a day that I'm healing in life. I feel it every day. You got me waiting for the day that we change and you come home to me. To me. Now my mind's running wild and my heart's going through the ceiling. No, I don't mean to front, but I don't wanna stop the feeling. After days of searching far and wide, it's you that I've been needing. I wanna love you again. So darling, I'm gonna make you want me again. I'm gonna make you want me again. It takes my heart till it's in. Plain to see the love in exchange. Every shot I got, I swung up in a range. That should be my lotto shot, an 8 of my day. I fit the photo, hit the curve to post slow and see the change. Anywhere we go, all the people clap for the show. The love we give this world so presentable. I know God took his time on you, took his time on you. Now my mind's running wild and my heart's going through the ceiling. No, I don't mean to front, but I don't wanna stop the feeling. After days of searching far and wide, it's you that I've been needing. I wanna love you again. So darling, I'm gonna make you want me again. I'm gonna make you want me again. It takes my heart till it's in. Loving you, I will be here for you. I won't leave. Hear my blues, I sing for you. I sing for you. I hope you know, baby, that I do know. Gonna make you want me again.
Okay, Richie Ray.
It takes my heart till it's in. I'll always love you. I'm gonna make you want me. Loving 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 you.
So let y'all know, man. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home to the unsigned artists, man. We out here. Trying to get on to something. This 13-year-old artist, straight out of the UK, listening in right now. We're trying to get to her right now, so I'm gonna get to that. And like I said, it's all depends on if you really follow the rules or not. To what we were trying to do. What we were trying to do, we were trying to get, you know, a little few more likes, a little bit more of exposure, and it was cool. It was cool to see that people were actually like sitting there and like, oh, okay, you know, get to know me and stuff like that, and get to know wherever. So we did that, and those who went ahead and followed the rules, we went ahead and played them first because they get some mad luck. You know what I mean? Welcome to the mad luck. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the Unsigned Artists. Just a reminder, we are live on QSJRadio.com. Tune in, iTunes, Google Play, all these other places that you can stream our show live. And also, we are live via video on Twitch at QSJ Radio, at Periscope at QSJ Radio Live, at Facebook.com/QSJ Radio, and at YouTube at QSJ Radio's channel, which I would love if you guys followed any of those other spots too, if you're into that stuff anyway. So big shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. I was trying to get to this song, trying to find it because obviously it's an old post, and trying to get to this song too, man. It's getting crazy in here. Everybody in the building, man. How about that Super Bowl? Who saw the Super Bowl? You know, who's gonna talk to me? The same rules are gonna apply this time. I'm gonna go on for 2 hours, and if we don't reach 20 consecutive or simultaneous listeners, we're going to log off. And today's reason is because I am sick. I'm sick. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sick. I need to get to bed. I feel like I'm about to break it, which is cool because it only took one try to do it, but I'm really out of the weather. And that's just one reason, you know. Another reason is there's been so many days and so many times that we've been shared like crazy, and then all of a sudden, like, it just went away. So I'm not gonna keep this up if we ain't getting love. I'm not gonna end the show. I'm gonna still come out. I'm gonna still do it, but I'm gonna just show love the best way I can. This one right here is called "Deep in Thought." I'll show you. I found the video, and now it's disappearing on me. All the way from the UK, Caitlin Shantler, 13 years old.
Make a wish, dream big. A dream is a wish your heart made. Dream, believe, achieve, and shine on. And I can't listen to my heart or anyone else, so no matter, 'cause I'm deep in thought. My mind's hurting and I'm broken like your heart. All we want, peace to peace, and deep in thought. Oh, 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 deep in thought. Oh, 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 deep in thought. A house is made of bricks and beams. A home is made of love and dreams. Oh, 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 oh. And I can't listen to my heart or anyone else, doesn't matter, 'cause I'm deep in thought. My mind's hurting and I'm broken like your heart. All we want, peace to peace, and deep in thought. Am I meant to love you, or am I meant to leave you alone? Is my mind running, or is my heart running from my soul? And I can't listen to my heart thought. And my mind's hurting, and I'm broken like your heart. All we want is to be deep in thought. Oh, 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 deep in thought. Oh, 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 deep in thought.
We are home to the unsigned artist. If you have other expectations, look elsewhere. We are at war all the time. Our weapon is mad law.
This is not a taste.
One look in my eyes should tell you everything. Had my heart in your hand, but you let it go. Now you're on my phone, begging for forgiveness. Say goodnight, calling her anymore. What about this heart of mine? Wish I could go back in time, rewind and never cross that line. Don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me I should stay. Don't tell me you're broken when you're the one who played the game. Don't tell me you're sorry so you can make your getaway. Save it for the next girl, 'cause I'm G-O-N-E, gone today. Took some time, but now I've cracked the code. You never change, boy, you're all alone. What about all those times when you never thought to hit reply? How could you think I'd be so blind? Don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me I should stay. Don't tell me you're broken when you're the one who played the game. Don't tell me you're sorry so you can make your getaway. Save it for the next girl, 'cause I'm G-O-N-E, gone today. Wore my heart up on your sleeve. Guess I couldn't believe that you'd mess with me. Shuffled your cards, now you pay the price. You know what you're doing ain't right. So I'll walk away from this fight. Yeah. Don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me I should stay. Don't tell me you're broken when you're the one who played the game. Don't tell me you're sorry so you can make your getaway. Save it for the next girl, 'cause I'm G-O-N-E, gone today.
Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, I been fucking hoes and smoke a hookah, man. I feel just like a rock star. Exes on my text is steady stressing, ain't like some you ain't got no heart. Foreign is so foreign nowadays that I don't know what the shit's.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret, though. A little secret. Nobody pays attention if there's no comments.
The Spanish Elvis or Kurt Cobain. I done see my favorite artists all snort cocaine. I won't name them, but these bitches bend their ass over. There's a tiger in my bathroom, one hell of a hangover. I slang the Yola, music that made me famous. It's showtime, Fiona's that made me shameless. I fuck them doggy style and pull the extension. They treat me like Louis Varga, but I fuck them like Hendrix. Every time Dior fuck them, there's a new come out. Tell them I'm a dog, baby. Scooby-Doo, papa. Every time I pull up, I got some some new chapas. We all here, and it's ugly, you know, Chewbacca. Cuello en oro. Might fuck a groupie wearing some Lolo. Bacalao disfrazado, don't worry, yo te conozco y me lo como. And she might not fake it. Rockstar lifestyle, nigga, I might not make it. High off life, so the sex I promote. Everything is a drug, it just depends on the dose. I need dose of them bad things. Drake voice, I found the fame, then I found God. Mace choice, I'm fucking bitches on the floor. Jim Morrison hoes, I introduced them to the doors. I got sauce, now they all want a piece of Mr. Dior. Kill him soft, then I'm in and out. If I can't count on it or count it, my nigga, just know it doesn't count. I fucking hoes and smoke a hookah, man, I feel just like a rock star. Exes on my text is steady, stressing they like some you ain't got no heart. Foreign is so foreign nowadays that I don't know what the shit's called. Mellow, but that metal make that thunder, yeah, that shit go rat-ta-ta-ta.
You're listening to QSJ Radio exclusive. Girl, rockin' on the dance floor, you know. I see you rockin' on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you're rockin' drive me crazy. You're rockin', baby. I see you rockin' on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you're rockin' drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow. I see you rockin' on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you're rockin' drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow. Ooh, girl, you're driving me wild. The way you move your body, you're drawing a crowd. Cause you look so sexy and so sweet. The way you move your body to this reggae beat. Girl, go on the floor and wind down slow. Now bring it back up, ooh, go, baby, go. Cause you move your body like the river flows. So wind it like a snake, girl, and give me some more. Wind it to the left, girl, wind it to the right. I wanna see you rock your body all night. So keep it going, baby, please don't stop. Cause it's about to pop off like a champagne top. Now shake it up, baby, and drop it low. You in the matrix, so girl, move slow. So I can be your savior like Neo. While you're rocking your body out on the dance floor. I see you rocking on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you're rocking drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow. I see you rocking on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you're rocking drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow. Damn girl, you're working it crazy. You make a man wanna go half on a baby. You're grinding, you're whining, you're smiling and profiling. I know you see the G walking towards you, cause you got them curves like cashews. Now you're up on the floor with no shoes, working your body like you ain't got nothing to lose. Dropping it down low, bringing it up slow, working your assets to this reggae flow. Winding your thick hip, licking on your lips, making a nigga choke every time I take a sip. Now you drop on the split and make your backbone slip. Now you on a handstand, making that ass dance. I can see you love sex, you know want the romance. So when the club close, come to the crib, let's get it in. I see you rocking on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you're rocking drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow. I see you rocking on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you're rocking drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow. Baby girl, you rock my world. I love the way your body twists and twirls. You're such a sexy, sexy thing. And you can make a man buy you anything. So you and your girls follow me to VIP. So you can drink all night, it's on me. Now drop it down on the floor once more. Cause I can see you got a whole lot more. So rock it to the front, rock it to the back. And drop it down, little girl, cut no slack. Cause you a bubbler, champion bubbler. You got me and all of the rude boys watching ya. Cause you move with a whole lot of stamina. A Beijing girl is a whole nother animal. She twist it up and slap it down like a domino. And wine pon it cocky fast and do it slow. I see you rocking on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you rockin' drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow. I see you rocking on the dance floor, baby. The way you move, the way you rockin' drive me crazy. You take it down on the floor and you rock slow. You got my heart pumping hard, I'm about to overflow.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. I'm the unsigned artist, Black Ghost. He's always sending me some songs, always showing mad love, and that's why he gets played first, because he's actually talking. And you know, it's crazy because sometimes you don't even realize like what a little bit of love could do. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. And that's how this thing goes down anyway, you know. Keeping the content the way it is, man. Big shout out to New Zealand. They're in the building heavy. Got a lot of emails from New Zealand. A new artists. We're probably gonna hear really native tongues. So bear with us. We'll try to understand this in a minute. And because they're coming to us for the first time, man, I want to give it a love right here. So what's crazy is that I can't even pronounce this, but forgive me if I do this wrong, but Cyan Dowatry. This one is called Humanu. Hey, I know I messed that up. Cyan Dowatry, Humano. I'm telling you, the spirits then came in the building. Shout out to New Zealand, man. New Zealand been showing a lot of love lately, and that's what's up, man. So I just want to run down a whole bunch of songs that we played, so you guys don't get it twisted. Coming off of a post that we did off of a group I'm not even gonna mention or probably even share there. I'm just gonna interact with people. Czar Griever, a deep metal band. They came in the building. Monica Kish, Cuba Libre, she came in with that house. Richie Ray was nuts in the building. Luke, he came in the building with Spotlight. And we got one more right here. I think we didn't get two, but we got this. And then after that, man, Cyan Dowatry. You know what I mean? I know I fucked that name up. It's whatever, though. Shout out to everyone listening.
Reckless, stay in the clouds, always in trouble like red-headed step kids picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did. Reckless, stay in the clouds, always in trouble like red-headed step kids picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did. Reckless, reckless, picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Reckless, reckless. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I hit it. It's not right, I'm in a daze. Been up in the whip 6 days, blazing up, hit at the hit. I am afraid, I ain't never dumbing down. I predict I'm high as shit. Going hard up in the car, passing weed, till my elbow hyperstends. Some say I'm a monster, they don't like my wicked ways. 150 down the interstate, bobbing, weaving in and out of lanes. Reckless, stay in the clouds, always in trouble like red-headed step kids, picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did it. Never think it straight. I'm the type of guy to show up at the club with an ankle bracelet, wait for cops, get arrested, wasted. That's the kind of chance I'm taking. Dick swinging, ball slap my leg, running naked. Why they chase me? You gon' never take me alive. Stay in the clouds, always in trouble like red-headed step kids, picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did. Reckless, stay in the clouds, always in trouble like red-headed step kids, picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did. Reckless, picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Reckless. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did.
Driving like I'm Indy racing. Feet out the car for an indication that I'm turning backwards, spinning, hurting. Roll the window down, cause I'm finna throw up. I'm reckless. Pull the wheel left to right. Speed up, beat up concrete. Burning rubber tires, fitting to fly straight off the side of the wheel. I'm in some trouble. As far as my passengers, break through the side of the glass. After I smash it up, crash up the wheel. They gon' need actors. This was no accident. I don't mind to find them dead bodies in the parking lot at Wally World, and all these girls' bodies hanging out the trunk. When police pull up, I'm yelling, got him, miss a trap. Reckless, independent, drive from Indiana in a van, wear bandanas with my girlfriends, 2 kids, little Billy and Savannah. Bitch, I'm drunk. Told them, hold up, wanna drive for me. I'm so toe up if the police pull me over right now. I'm going down, blowing over. I'm
reckless. Stay in the clouds, always in trouble like red-headed step kids, picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did. Reckless. Stay in the clouds, always in trouble like red-headed step kids, picking up strangers to possibly strangle us.
Shout to Japan in the check-in.
Reckless. Picking up strangers to possibly strangle us. Reckless. Probably not really the brightest idea, but I did it.
That was Tone Rome from Louisiana, so shout to that. Shout to everybody listening. Let's get back to this send the link /Mad Love. Make sure you guys are sharing. I told you guys already that in an hour, now we got like an hour and 10 minutes, but if we don't hit a consecutive 20, we're going to log off in 2 hours. So, and that would be in an hour and 10 minutes from now. So in 10 minutes, we're still going to give you a rundown of things that you guys should be looking out for. But anyways, let's go back to New Zealand real quick, man.
Got a money in the bowl, chopping my religion, smoking up the cones, cousin, this'll give you visions. Hope you unfold, cause these stoner hobbies, boxing out the lobby, got a mad paddle. Got a money in the bowl, chopping my religion, smoking up the cones, cousin, this'll give you visions. Hope you unfold, cause these stoner hobbies, boxing out the lobby, got a mad paddle.
Fucking herbal intake, cause it inspires one intent to make me high, feels great. Levitating in my head, thinking anything is possible, and that it is really impossible for anyone to come over and topple you. I rock a chill cause, I like to kick back, but I can get violent, so don't even attempt yet. Intrude, I'm gonna tell you, fuck it, I'm up to this. My generation smokes weed and we love it, yes. From spotting rules to dropping cones and getting wasted with the cousins in the shed, you know how it goes. Daily life for a mischievous youth, hustling real hard for a penny or two. Cause when I smoke weed, I feel blessed. Creativity enhancement, accelerating the cells, yes. To make advancements, developing methodology to pick up my ideology so I can bank cash. Homies on the path, trying to make my way, utilize the arts every single day. I set it in motion, getting real plays. I set it in motion, speaking straight truth. I pray with my bone, vision gets clearer all night long. Cause he getting stoned, chill out and never cone. Run us up some of that fine and dough.
Got a money in the bowl, chopping my religion. Smoking up the cones, cousin, this'll give you visions. Help you unfold. Cause these stoner hobbies, boxing out the lobby, got a mad paddle, got a money in the bowl, chopping my religion, smoking up the cones, cousin, this'll give you visions, help you unfold. Cause these stoner hobbies, boxing out the lobby, got a mad paddle,
Cause on natural is the life I live. To every single crystal on the herb I hit. To all my cousins that I be chillin' with. There's a money in the bowl, homie, know how it is. Flow with some insight, smoke like professional. Talk till it's midnight, grow to be a general. Or climb till I reach heights that are thought to be unreachable by all of your equals. Don't fall prey, we squeeze through. Our motherfucking country's getting taken over by some white food. But we stand staunch and all strong. So we'll never ever falter to the day that we're all gone. Hear the bit of this wonderful mixture and let it picture itself into the picture and leave not a doubt. Figure out what you need to get it right to make it in life, to fully elevate to your heights. So let those tetro, hydro, cannabinoids hit the dome, flipping cones, got you still hit a bone. It is on, dope come, inhale, vent the mind, feel well, tell them how we roll now. I feel ill, wickedly real, the side of the thrill will make you appeal. You know how it is, smoke weed, dope dreams grow green. Like trees, feel free, you know I've
got a money in the bowl, chopping my religion, smoking up the cones, cousin, this'll give you visions, help you unfold. Cause these stoner hobbies, boxing out the lobby, got a mad paddle, got a money in the bowl, chopping my religion, smoking up the cones, cousin, this'll give you visions, help you unfold. Cause these stoner hobbies, boxing out the lobby, got a mad paddle, but me.
Shout out to New Zealand Zone T-Mac. He's in the building. So thanks again for choosing us to play and expose your talent. So just explain how this goes here on live. Live is very different than what goes on behind the scenes. Here's the explanations. Like people call them packages, we like to call them radio campaigns. For 90 days of rotation, it's a $10 donation to us. An artist or group will get played on our online streams and mentioned on popular social medias for extended exposure. An example is a post or a tweet will go now playing, hashtag the now playing, say this artist's name, and tag you while you're doing it, and the station's name, so they can go ahead and find you. Now, that doesn't take, that's just a little bit of extra when the song gets played via our streams. No matter what app that you get, QSJ Radio, whatever it is, whatever app you get, and the songs that go on, they all have album art, and they all will lead back to the purchase of the song. Now, if you don't have that all together, it will go to at least a website or anything like that, and things that they want to know from and about you. So we had that at one song at one time. Now it's two, because we really understand artists are usually, when they're grinding heavy, they usually at least going with two songs. So 90-day rotation, $10 donation to QSJRadio.com. We do live interviews here on our popular show, Mad La. Interview is 4 songs, 90 days included, plus an interview that's 40 to 60 minutes. We advise that if you don't live like an hour away from us, that you don't come into the studio, but we could do a Skype-like interview. Everything is always still official, all that other stuff. People still hear you. People have been playing piano on our show before. People have been doing a lot of stuff on our show before, so everything's still official, still feels like you're here. Just the extra stuff that comes with that is all shows are recorded and uploaded to major podcast distributors like iTunes, Google Play, and a whole bunch of others, so artists and other followers can see and hear it if they didn't hear the show, or if they don't want to see the show like that on video. So we do that for you. That's $25. That's via PayPal or Facebook Messenger or anything like that. I just want to get those things out of the way so people don't think that, you know, it's just here on this live and then we disappear. A lot of things do go on behind the scenes. So thank you for tuning in to QSJ Radio. Please like, follow, and share. And if you haven't yet, please send one song to QSJRadio@gmail.com. We're going to be live for like maybe one more hour as I see the ticking time bomb. We found one article, so we're going to go ahead and send it there. So a lot of people got their little opinion on how to send your music to radio stations. Independent artists are asked to be a one-stop promotion machine. It's so true. You got to make their music, you got to record their music, then you got to promote their music. You got to make the music, record it, then promote it on social media and through album releases, and then go on tour and do a whole bunch of stuff. Getting on the radio, however, can be the trickiest task to accomplish. After all, getting on the radio is one of the prongs on the self-promotion wheel that is out of the artist's control. Lou Eels sees this every day in her attempt to get independent industry and is shedding some light on the darkness of radio promotion. Getting on the radio is a straightforward process. Music directors and programmers listen to a lot of potential music and from artists everywhere, and then they decide who gets played and how much they get played on the radio. But how do you know your song is being heard? How can you protect yourself from making sure that your song is not being sent into a void and actually heard by people to make decisions? There's a lot of articles out there. I really need you guys to check this stuff out. A lot of artists make these crazy decisions, and if it's not as easy as uploading a song, then it's bullshit, right? But it's not, because places like us here, we're a non-commercial radio station. We'll take intake, we'll listen, we'll probably get you on there for 45 days, and we got a different policy. Our policy is just to show love once in a while, and then we'll just keep you on. Others is, of course, the donations just go way back into the show, because all that stuff that happens behind the scenes does cost a lot to just keep up. And this show is dedicated to unsigned artists, and obviously we're going worldwide lately, so a lot of people are going to come from all over the place. Doesn't matter the genre we play here. A lot of people say that, oh, you know, the radio stations should really consider the consideration of how these songs sound. Well, then it comes to that big ass opinion about all these artists that are making it on the radio now that you would never put in their headphones, that you would never ever play in your songs, or go to the gym with, or you will never have shared their video. So all these program directors and all these other people are really just playing those songs now because the internet says that they're hot, either controversial or fan-based, whatever. So now they're put in a bad position when you got millions, thousands of millions of people requesting this song to get heard on the show, and now their fan base have created basically a radio campaign for them. So I would tell you guys to try to hit up these non-com radio stations, maybe a lot of .coms. Non-coms mean non-commercial, and hit those guys up first, get your career on and popping, meet people, take the risk with a whole bunch of people that you've met, produce bigger and better songs. Of course, get out of the studio by yourself. A lot of people do that, and you know, I understand you're in the zone, you're meditating and stuff like that, but I've come to realize that a lot of people utilize that to get away from their problems. And I don't know if you know, but create problems or go through those problems, and they'll be in your songs, and then people will really start to understand who you are. Obviously, stay genuine to yourself. But when it comes to these radio stations, you really need to just hit them up and just let them know, like, you know, I did hit you up before, and now you got my song on and popping and da-da-da-da. You know, it just gets crazy after a while. Always go on tour. No matter if it's 1 or 2 months, it's something, it's an update, it's here, it's there. People use open mics sometimes as tour. Some people try to get on big showcases or try to open up for artists. Whatever it is you're doing, I wouldn't say make yourself go broke over this. Some radio stations have DJs that will scam the shit out of you guys with $2,000, $3,000 packages, and you know, who's to say you're not the only one saying or doing that kind of negotiation with them, you know? And how you gonna get your love? And yeah, you get your song heard maybe like 20-30 seconds on the radio, you catch it, you record it, yeah, I got played, but the BDS doesn't capture that. It doesn't capture that if it's not 45 seconds in. I don't care if I spill the beans on people, because I know what they do. You know, I know a local radio DJ doesn't get paid that much at the station, because the station has to try to minimize its own freaking budget. and they getting all these other budgets from a whole bunch of other people and places and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden the radio personality or the DJ becomes a commercialized individual. They're doing all these other commercials for more pay. So just think about it like that. I really want unsigned artists to take this approach very different every time that you hear from somebody, or you do this and do that. People think that knocking on the door, asking for a job at the label is probably the easiest way. And you know what? It is. And then you got to cross your fingers. When is your time that your album is going to get released? But because you're on a label, then all of a sudden you believe that you're stamped and the hard work goes away. No, not even on independent labels. The hard work does not go away. You still got to get in there. You still got to promote. You still got to act like you're an unsigned artist. It doesn't go away. So obviously there's two different ways to do this. You can stay unsigned and have everything go your way. But if you're not planning for a successful maybe week, then you're not going to have a successful month. You're not going to have any of this stuff. You read up on this stuff. The times are changing extremely fast. And if you guys didn't know, we had about 18 nominated unsigned artists at the Grammys. So don't tell me that what the fuck I'm saying is wrong. The internet does help a lot, and you got to cross your fingers that you on and popping. But I'm going to tell you something, one thing that I've realized of these artists that supposedly nobody really is feeling. They always had great production. They always had great video. They always had real good tags, something easy. And they really reached out to all these social media masters to make it controversial. They did that. And when they did that, then all of a sudden they were viral and everything picked up. It's just a risk that they took, and next thing you know, they're out there. So if you're not ready for that, then you need to understand that maybe this is not for you. If you don't want to change yourself for that, it's not selling your soul. It's just presenting what it is, your music is, your image is. Just changing that just to tweak it a little bit and get in the times with social media. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home to the unsigned artists.
Currency the game. Fresh J, you need a fucking twist. Cinco.
I got a story to tell about me. Just a youngin', I was raised in the streets. Misunderstood, but I feel like they understood when I decided to jump on a beat. I needed money, so I had to fall in with niggas that really be selling them peas. Gave me a cutie, as soon as I left, he told me that he needed it back in a week. That was way back then. I'm moving past it, but that was the past. It's heard all the laughter. Everything going up, feel like I've been on a ladder. You're not a factor, a really good actor. I'll deal with you after. I didn't have so many homies do me dirty. I don't believe in you bastards. Every night when I'm sliding around and I'm driving around in my coupe, I think about all the times you lied when you could've told the truth. And you was thinking I'd stick around, but that's why you don't assume. Never let nobody try to come play for a fool. I had to grow up, got some green to roll up. What they tryna hate for, they don't even know us. Every night when I'm sliding around and I'm driving around in my coupe, I think about all the times you lied when you could've told the truth. And you was thinking I'd stick around, but that's why you don't assume. Never let nobody try to come play for a fool. I had to grow up, got some green to roll up. What they tryna hate for, they don't even know us. Back to the story. Yeah, I'm a youngin', but I always chill with a 40, and you get the real, you get the fake. I never been that category. And R.P. Johnny, R.P. Quentin, and R.P. Devin, and free all the real. I know I've been tripping cause I ain't been writing you letters, and those are my dogs. And honestly, I just been working, I know they still know what it is. And now that I'm speaking on it, all I think about is all the pictures we took as some kids. The pressure part is, do I handle my biz or do I spend time with my kids? Do I put my children first or do I put focus on business to change how they live? See, this is the shit they don't think about. This is the shit that you drink about. This kind of shit makes you put up a barrier just for the haters to keep them out. It's disappointing, there's no debate. I really hate it. Imagine finding future wifey just to find out you two are really related. Every night when I'm sliding around and I'm driving around in my coupe, I think about all the times you lied when you could've told the truth. You was thinking I'd stick around, but that's why you don't assume. Never let nobody try to come play for a fool. I had to grow up, got some green to roll up. What they tryna hate for, they don't even know us. Every night when I'm sliding around and I'm driving around in my coupe, I think about all the times you lied when you could've told the truth.
Say it. Wait till I get my money right. Yeah. Hey. Wait till I get my money right. Right. I might just call up a house full of women and tell them I'm tricking. See, buy me a pound and blow that shit down and then get them the business. See, give them a gift just to be present and I don't celebrate Christmas. Buy the whole mall and then donate it, cause I'm not materialistic. I just might call up your wife to tell you that she working late again, but she going out with her friend again. I hope you don't fall for that shit again. I'm willing them in like a fisherman, put the real ones on the team. My reality a dream, but life ain't always what it seems. I just might go in the lab, take a whole one and cut it in half. Make 2 whole ones, put one in the stash. Call a plug and then bring up the math. Roll up the window, we smoking that gas. Fade at 12, never jump on the ass. She ain't hanging if we never smash. She a dime, put that hoe in the bag. I just might start up a riot, bring the rear out of retirement. Make up my money in silence, dab on the hoes like a Heisman. So tell her my niggas I'm winning, I'm humble, I'm ready and willing. I'm missing the perk with the kush, was broccoli without the spinach. Hey, wait till I get my money, ride, yeah. Wait till I get my money, ride, yeah. Hey, I'ma do 100 on the dash on the I-95. Screaming self-made, no punching clock, no 9 to 5. Me on, no shirt, 95 outside. Call up the weatherman, tell him nigga it ain't nothing hotter than my ride. You can't control me, pesticide. I'm taking over, step aside. I'm globalized, glorified, worldwide, nigga recognize. I'm very smart and organized. I'm more than what I advertise. And I will never demonize, civilize, cross my heart and hope to die. I might show up places uninvited. See us out, say no smoking. Roll one, then light it. You know I got that good shit louder than lightning. Catch the munchies, eat your girlfriend. Then give her that itis. I might do all this shit on a day-to-day. All I need is that drink and that 808. Women, music, and drugs, I'ma be alright. I'ma turn up this bitch at the speed of light. And my nigga Buddha in his bitch. And he getting all these bitches lit. I don't drink, but tonight I'ma sip. Got 2 hoes in the 2-seater whip.
Bumbleclot. Me no miss me a straight on. Mama beat try get a life me a weapon. Them call me the great one. Shot beat and sing funky like Akon. My friend them a Satan. Them rest of the man them a walk down a Vietnam. Them no walk with beer man. Them shop with case and pour the beer bomb. Them this bad man a make me rise up on me ting them. The back boom the and the might me a go fling them. It burn the board and melt the nail remove the sing them. And chop them and back them. Bad man a been. See me in a corner humble, but my weed now grumble. One bag of margin, one bag of man make my liquor stumble. This lad run boy body in a bungle. And him never let my hack them a dumble. No decision with another body. He from the heart them jump you. This boot on the back to them dumb you call.
Wait till I get my money, ride, yeah.
Sometimes we're not prepared for adversity.
Please don't fear what you don't know. Every storm you still can grow. Sun and rain, through the pain. Adjust my review, now let's go. It's right, it's right.
Mason, Burning Soul on QSJRadio.com.
You're listening to a QSJ Radio exclusive.
I got these haters mad at country, but I'm ballin' with no jersey. And the way I'm flexing, got your bitch wanna slurp on my Hershey. When I pull up in that black Crown Vic, you know I'm swerving. Got your bitch right there beside me, sucking me just like she curving. Labels overlook the country boy and rappers here in Bama. Yeah, my flow cool like Alaska. I start iced out like a pounder. Keep your hand to yourself. Try to take it, I'ma get you. One leg to the face, I'ma knock your teeth down in your liver. Got the game on lock, no tapping. Now I got it in the sleeper. Boy, you got me, bitch, you local. Wanna charge me for a feature. Haters everywhere, I'm about to point them out like Jeepers Creepers. I'm the hardest in the game, you niggas softer than Viennas. I'm a star, I shine like hardest, boy, I'm hotter than the kettle. Diamonds look like fruity peppers, they would blind you, hell and kill them. Always screaming, yeah, cuz, they gon' be the trendsetter. Boy, my lyrics dope, my flow is raw, I'm coming with that pressure. I'm about my green, I got them ad rolls, I feel like Dr. Seuss. I'm too cool with these chains I rock, I'm cold like Cindy Lou. On my own team, my own boss, I won't recruit. They sippin' Parmesan to get me going and then sip Absolute. They be like, boy, you the truth. Say I'm hotter than be stew. I gave y'all rappers time to shine, now country boy about to break through. I'm the nation of domination, I feel like Young Farouk. I'm at my haters' net right now, like looking rich with the tattoos. They can't contain a country boy, I feel like Kobe in the 90s. On my move just like a taxi, you will never stop me grinding. Trying to see $1 million, got the vision of a pirate. Get in my way and I'ma chop you down, but I don't know karate. I'm a threat, you know I'm a threat, no double T can stop me screaming, yeah, cuz in all my songs I got these haters bobbing. Man, don't fly like Batman and Robin, one deep, that's how I'm rocking. On my next, finna put these trash ass rappers in the garbage. Money piling, you ain't got shit on me, boy, your pocket's spazzing. When I'm on the scene, them bitches staring while my diamonds dancing. Haters hate to see me fresh, I make them sit, yeah, that's a habit. I'm a chief, I'm on top of shit, I feel like I'm from Kansas. I'm the one like Neo, keep that green on me like CeeLo. I trust myself and myself only, I'm my alter ego. Haters bout to make me get that metal like Magneto. I'm about my business, no suit or tie, fuck a damn tuxedo. Your bitch, she want the country, but she wanna eat me up for dinner. I'ma hit her from the back, then put a couple countries in. Don't count me out, I just been on my grind, taking care of family, now I'm back. Who gon' stop the country, feeling like Charles Manson? Yeah, cuz. Yeah, cuz. Yeah, cuz. Yeah, cuz. Yeah, cuz.
Country boy, man. Where the album at? Where the album at? Let me know. Shout out to everybody listening.
Bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys,
Jackson on the beat.
Bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys.
Donnie Rock, off the top, I could give you a vision, blowing lism for your mans while he rotting the system. Either you win it for the fame or you made a decision to stack paper to the ceiling till you swimming in the millions. Hiding out, shopping, trying to blend with the civilians. Streets watching as you walk in the building with a Brazilian. Never let them see you sweat, even when they stack the deck. Couple zeros missing and listen, give them back the check. Know your worth is to speak when you show your work. Hit them with the bars of death, watch them go berserk. Catch the ears, whoever is near, put them on alert. Music that'll snatch your soul up as long as no one's hurt. From 8 balls to an ounce to a half a brick in just a couple of hours, not the average flip. Whatever motivates your grind, best be a quick. Started from the bottom, not a problem, no count them bricks.
Bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys.
It's all about politics. Jada had the blueprint, nobody acknowledged it. Guess I'm one of the few from Yonkers that followed it. At this point in my life, who'd expect these accomplishments? Manage every move and just use your common sense. Look at what's in front of you before you go climb the fence. Yeah, vacation on a large boat, surrounded by bosses, floss and blowing cigar smoke. Ivory white, clean suit, that's a bar of soap. Staying on top is the plan, the plot is to slit your throat. Zoned out, mine be in another world. The flyest chick weakness be diamonds and pearls. On the come up from sundown to sun up. Respect is earned, only concern is stay one up. Broke shorty back and she still sore. It feels more great going from bricks to billboards.
Bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys,
Jackson on the beat.
bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, bricks the billboards, grams the Grammys.
It's a Killer Key production, nigga.
Bacon water wait again. Trap Loud's mad at getting cake again. Man, hate on him.
They do.
Gun smoke when he facing him. Bah. It's the end. Word.
Hey, man. Fresh dollars. All money in. No love. We came here to win. No love, but he ain't no love. No security. I brought that Glock to the club. Pulled up in the trap, sold a rock for a dub. Pulled off from the trap, threw the Glock in the glove. I do this shit for that paper, cause that's what I love. I got no love for these, I got no love for these hoes. I can't give you the game, but I can sell you the clothes. You freaking, then I'm pimping, I can sell you the quarter brick in my bag, I'm whipping up on the stool.
Red jeans, red bottoms, red rum killing. All pick the streets, I just got this out the dealership. Dope boy Troy representing real. We all getting money, so we split the bill. Money on my mind, I ain't thinking about it. Broke a brick of downs, how you think I got some rich? More like 2-3, but my number 36 O's. Paid me 31 bands and I'm selling you a hoe. VA me and stretch, making coca stretch, baby. Baking soda water with my quota on it daily. My life is so crazy, the news front page. I wear icy chains, but the hood is like slavery. Free the trail, keep the flake, cut the grass, see the snakes. God is great, paper straight, look to my amazing grace. Amen and too blessed to be stressed. VVS stones and big homes, the recipe to flex.
No security, I brought that Glock to the club. Pulled up in the trap, sold a rock for a dub. Pulled off from the trap, threw the Glock in the glove. I do this shit for that paper, cause that's what I love. I got no love for these, I got no love for these hoes. I can't give you the game, but I can sell you the clothes. You freaking, then I'm pimping, I can sell you them. Quarter brick in my bag, I'm whipping up on the stove. Try and get me a rollie, I'm in the trap like they owe. Get that bag to the kitchen, drop 84 like I'm cold. 45 like Jordan, banging flash like Gordon. And we ain't doing no talking unless it's a mic and record. On the beats, I ain't speaking in no police office. We in the streets and it be hard to keep the police off. So I don't trust no one. Cause these niggas snitch, smell a pork on their breath and the on their lips. Beside my daughters and mama, I don't be loving no. Or trust them, I probably smart them with a gun on my hip. You wanna get you a bag, pull up on my strip. And you the thought we would register where we carry the grip. All fellas know well and get locked, make balance, skip trial. I do what I want till I perish. The bad news and Hampton off. It's got a fetish, put them off. It's on the news, it's reckless. No love, no love.
Shout to Black Card Millionaires for sending me that. Black Card Billionaires, what up, 75?
Gun smoke when he facing him.
No love, no love, no love, but he ain't no love.
Shout to Unique sending me this one. This is from 6 years ago. Shout out to everybody listening.
Baby, just relax. Come into my space, let you get a taste of this bass. The freak in the sheets, give me head on the counter. Round two, baby, got me hot like a sauna. So let me twirl on it, daddy. Hit it from the back, cause you know I like it. Playing this track, cause you know I wanna show you. You know I want 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 you. Come show me the things I've been waiting for. Boy, you got me lusting in your whisper, got me touching every inch of your body, oh. I'm waiting for you to walk through that door. So baby, come on over and give me what I've been asking for. You know I want you. Come into my space, let you get a taste of this bass. You know I want you. Hit it from the back, cause you know I like it. Playing this track, cause you know I want it. You know I want you. You know you know I want you. You
QSJ Radio.
Little bitch coming like she classy. She say her pussy clean, but she nasty. She had a fat ass when she passed me. I'll take it down if you ask me. If you ask me. Yeah.
Nigga, you played that boy.
Baby, slow down, go around. Maybe go around. They don't told, no phone. Whoever said, right or wrong. You know my bitch, I fuck around. Don't say shit, don't make a sound. I sneak the bitch up in my house. Then I hurt my bitch get
QSJ Radio.
Yes, the king is in the building. All my niggas killing it. Now there ain't nobody who can say the girl ain't feeling it. Mama thinks I'm dealing with niggas who ain't on my shit, but frankly I ain't fucking with them, and I will never quit. Just crown me when I make it. Lord, I'm giving my all. I'm sick of the crawl. I'm coming to take it. My niggas are getting impatient. I've been waiting, smoking Jamaican. I've been blazing. I've been faded. For all my fans who never hated. Yes, the king is back to back, like Jordan in the brain. A product of the 90s, I was born to change the game. The hood where I belong is in my heart, I'll never change until my family and friends just know that I know you. Oh yeah, you say you like the feeling that you get when I adjust my grip. This ain't a problem to me lately, you've been feeling my shit. It's on you. Wanna do.
Shout out to everybody listening. We running out of time. We're on that half hour. I'm play catch up real quick. Just to let you know, the next show will be Tuesday, 8 p.m. We shout out to all the artists that came in the building. For real. Starting it off with my peoples. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this live thing. If you're not connecting with us, sharing, nobody knows we even exist. I want to give a shout out to all the New Zealand heads in the building. Let me know where you guys are from.
Word to encounters will form of futures. Vessels are separated. Poetic love affairs of allure, but they never made it. Was mesmerized by a mirage and played the fool for a relationship that couldn't survive its daily wounds. For every vague emotion that was felt in the core, that came from star-crossed lovers trying to settle a score. The street structures and hood niggas left in the war. The archive of lost hope is what regret is ignored. I got a lot of memories left behind. You chase the past when you turn back the hands of time. That's what they say when your recollection is amplified. When reminiscing, you search for closure you never find. But never mind, it's all old wisdoms and bitter memorabilias. Reality's rumors through contrast, it looks familiar. Spirits of smoke and darkened contents that run in my veins. That's why the opposites attract, because they one and the same through hidden chambers. Hope, love, that's all we know. Every seed need its time to grow. Watch the sunlight reach in the earth and then it changes. The keys to life open the doors to hidden chambers.
Come on, man, we can't leave it like this. It's not right, all right? It's not right. Hey, Sharif, that motherfucker dead. He dead, man. Fuck that. Let's go.
Sympathy pains, you feel it, I felt it, we all connected. I spin it as expression for niggas without an exit. The suicidal thoughts of a shorty seeking acceptance. The battle is attention versus affection. A certain dilemma confronts me. I drown myself in my thoughts until they numb me. Awake to reality, then it stuns me. Poetic shock value as I'm repeating a pattern of lost travelers screaming at top value. I'm chasing a vision that never came to light, but still loving a dream and captivated by the prison of my fantasies that somehow I wanna believe. A lifestyle and a woman that wasn't for me. My memoir is the darkest of my confessions. Wallow in my depression, pardon my imperfection. The past tries its hardest to haunt you when it's forgotten. With reoccurring sagas of familiar problems, it's like it infiltrates the conscious. Mentally try to lock it, which followed by the verdict of feeling we got our options. A plague design in this day and time. That's why I'm praying that I find a more stable state of mind. Shalom. When ladies sing the blues, when ladies sing the blues, I hope my notes in the night can change the tone. The instruments of life is why the ladies sing the blues. When ladies sing the blues, when ladies sing the blues, I hope my notes in the night can change the tone. The instruments of life is why the ladies sing the blues.
One night of sorrow equates a week of happiness. 7 days at least, I guess peace is the deeper adjective. Melodies of midnight swirl inside my paper mate. Boy meets girl and this world isn't a complacent place. You see the storms and disasters that nature make. Evolution's the process, progress is the basic trait. Divide the growth and somehow it still measures up. The equinox of what we don't see creates a better us. That middle ground somehow surround sunlight. When Earth's atmosphere appears to give my sunlight, the sunshine, sometimes rain makes you appreciate a conflict of interest consistent to a deeper state. Thought-provoking for souls that lost emotion. The crossroads symbolize laws we all are broken. It's geometric, different angles to reach the ethics is tangled by some angels of Yah to breathe the message when you seek it for self, but self is the best assistance. Lyrically, the image I'm sketching is metaphysics. What I'm spitting is life liquids epitomized, illustrated portraits of bliss that you can visualize. Each pages of life is different than other poems, realistic, but destiny's written in broken stone, so restricted. Seems to be cryptid inside my palate, but if lady sings the blues, this record is like a ballad indeed.
When ladies sing the blues, when ladies sing the blues, I hope my notes in the night can change the tune. The instruments of life is why the ladies sing the blues. When ladies sing the blues, when ladies sing the blues, I hope my notes in the night can change the tune. The instruments of life is why the ladies sing the blues.
I don't know if y'all know there is a way to keep us on. We gotta hit that 20. Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com.
We ain't finished yet.
Sin B style. I came in this game, spitting that fire, that flame, heart on my sleeve, showcasing my pain of mine. Why your favorite rapper mumbling, spitting garbage on $1,000 track? I'm just stating fact, ain't no looking back. I can't take another motherfucking L. People say they got my back, I know it's bullshit. They plotting on me, hoping that I fail. I'ma keep on going, I'ma never stop. I'ma keep on fighting, knocking out the op. I'm gonna keep on climbing till I'm on the top. Never backing down, look you in your face. What you gonna do now? How you gonna act? Scared to throw your hands? How you fight like that? Pull your pistol on me, homie. I ain't never scared to die. I'm prepared to die for my homies.
Shout out to the homie DJ X. Got him. Don't worry, I'm good.
Derived from the firmament, as the first to emerge as the merciless journalist. Syllabic with virtuous verses, my words better pertinence. Operation affirmative, coercing the winds from the corners of earth with a treacherous turbulence. Cataclysms is making the Satanists run to the church and shit.
Live in effect, signs and the set mind in the depth. God in the flesh, time niggas put their grind to the test, grind to the depth, nine to the chest. I personify power and respect, nigga. I'm the king of the region for bringing these devious grievances. Not the type you can reason with. Me and blood on a mission to X out the leadership. We decree the shit. Therapeutic remedial music, I lyrically terminate. Variations of genius inside of me germinate. My sufficiency adds to the industry murder rate. We the murderers. Any order we give to the soldiers result in a permanent. You ready to die by the bullet? We leave you submerged in the
Must have thought we were joking, what you smoking? If you really thought you could throw blows with the best, ain't a vest that could withstand all the calibers and hollow points. I'm sitting so prepared for your death until my last breath. From my heart stop, I'm an expert with a headshot. Don't need a backdrop or a camera with a red dot and a flash from an AK. Try to vacate the area.
I was seriously damaging. Don't take us lightly. This life that was far from the game. You should have stayed in your lane, far from my range and refrain from.
I be stunting on you, nigga. Yeah, I'm flashy and I'm bossing, don't be flexing. Yeah, she want a nigga like me and I'm presence. King like little dream like don't do no peasants. She don't do no peasants, flashy and I'm bossing, don't be flexing. Yeah, she want a nigga like me and I'm presence. King like little dream like don't do no peasants. No, she don't do no peasants. She don't do no peasants. She want a nigga with that money in a mattress. I could change her life with one side of this plastic. If she see it and she want it, she can have it. I'm ballin', I'm ballin', no Spalding. Nigga, you a lame, I feel a Banks and you a Carlton. I'm a fresh prince, but she love me like a Martin. Nothing in common with her, she say you borrowing. You can't afford her. I fuck her and spoil her. I fuck her record her. She got the water. I adore, sometimes ignore, ride for, shoot that 5-4. She do the same thing. Baby girl, gang, gang. She ain't about gangs, man. She ain't in lane change. Coming first, not before me. I'm too real and you phony. Blowing gas by the OZ. Nigga, you a peasant before me. Yeah, I'm flashy and I'm bossing. Don't be flexing. Yeah, she want a nigga like me in her presence. King like, little dream like, don't do no peasants. She don't do no peasants. Flashy and I'm bossing. Don't be flexing. Yeah, she want a nigga like me in her presence. King like, little dream like, don't do no peasants. No, she don't do no peasants. Nope. I don't do no peasants. You wanna fuck me, gotta fuck her for acceptance. If money due, then you know I am collecting. Give me that. Bottles popping on the Glico in my section. The club lights hit the watch, diamonds glistening. Where you been? I've been running up a check, yeah. I remember times was hard. Now nigga living large. 5 bands in garage. Good guy, I think he large. And she wanna be secure. I got a bag secured. I get the cash for sure. I'm on the road to riches, you took a detour. Yeah. Road run the state I'm on tour. Yeah. Instead of hating, nigga, you should be giving support. My hustle's impeccable, it should receive an award. Money getting, nigga, used to be sleeping on floor. Yeah, I'm flashy and I'm bossing, don't be flexing. Yeah, she want a nigga like me in her presence. King like, little dream like, don't do no peasants. She don't do no peasants. She don't do no peasants. She don't do no peasants.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the Unsigned Artists. That was the homie Trafficlight. No, it's not. It was Donnie Ross, and Donnie Ross got to get his song. So we'll be seeing more of his videos. He is our ad for the month. So shout out to him and his team and all that. Big shout out to all the requests in the building. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't really spoil you guys because you guys can't spoil me back. So we shout out to Big Mel in the building. What's up? And hopefully everybody's doing all right over there on that side of CT. So you know, we out here, we working. I'm trying to do this thing. The homie Heart of the Pen just came in the building. February 7th, Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Facebook Live for his listening session. He will play a few of his selected songs, all written by him. He will also update his fans on his chorus project status, upcoming music, and more. Look forward to seeing you there. Heart of the Pen. Man, Heart of the Pen. Sheesh. What a dude. For real. Shout to everybody listening in. Looks like we almost played every song that came in today. Huh, that's lovely. With the exception of whoever just sent me something now. But, you know, we're here. Try to get to that 20, but we ain't getting to that 20, so we got to get off the air. But before we get off the air, I just want you guys to understand what metadata is. Okay, definition of metadata. And what it means to you guys. Alright? So a lot of cats like to go into the stew, right? It's just right now. Like right now, I can do this right now. Look. Check this out. Right? I'm gonna just go grab a beat real quick. Like I'm gonna just go grab a beat and say fuck it. Right? And everybody's gonna be like, yo, you know what you doing, Traffic? Like, what you doing? And I'll be like, look. I'm gonna just go to oh, it's not even letting me do that? No, it's not letting me. But anyways, let's say I went to get a beat real quick, right? And everybody's like, ooh, Traffic about to spit bars, right? And then you go on. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go spit. Mike, what up? Ooh. And I'll be like, oh, I know you can tell me you out of control. You saying that I'm another road to, and then the beat drops and we all kinda love it. And then the beat drops and you know that we need it. Oh, I like that. I just wanna keep it. Pressing the rip elite. Doing whatever I can. Pressing off and delete. I resetting computers. Then resetting my life. I don't want her to see it. I'm resetting tonight. They were saying the flow. It's getting out of control. I gotta do it. Gotta RIP into my soul. They say I'm kinda crazy. Fever is kinda high. I'm kinda traffic light, so everything I do is fly. I want, you know what I'm saying? And then I get mad hype. So I just go ahead and put ad-libs on there, and I do this and I do that, blah blah, and then I post it. And I'm like, yeah, song releasing in 30 minutes, cause you know you're gonna do your own little edits and shit, and you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna put it together, you're gonna put a snippet out there, you're gonna do everything. But then you forget metadata. You forget metadata. These cats, I'm gonna tell you right now, 65% of these songs that got sent to me, I had to research who the name was, the Twitters and everything. I had to. It didn't make sense to me. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, metadata is not hard for people to do. Okay? And it actually protects artists. So here's an article on Metadata Explained, how to embed metadata into your music. All right, what is metadata? The term metadata sounds technical, but it really is just informational data. It is used everywhere. It's used on web pages, software, television, radio broadcasting, countless other places, including music. From a music perspective, metadata is simply information about your albums, your songs, your mixes that you plan to include in your release by embedding the information right into the music files. Some common examples of music metadata is the album name, the artist name, the song name, the copyright information, your barcode, your digital barcode, your ISRC, the writer, the publisher, the engineer, everything. You got to understand what is this. Do I have to add metadata to my masters? No. However, I highly recommend it for several reasons. The metadata embedded into my music is independent of the file name. That means that even if a listener renames a music file, the metadata is preserved. If any music players that read the metadata, it will show up where it needs to, displaying the true song, name, artist, and release details that you specified. So you guys go ahead and save something, and I'll put that up, and they'll be like, boom, oh, okay, that's the artist name. Okay, that's the artist this, that's the artist that. And you need that because when you start sending your songs everywhere, and these cats that don't know how to manipulate that stuff can really get away with this shit, all right? And taking your songs and all that. In any music players, it reads the metadata. It will show up where it needs to, displaying the true song, name, artist, and releases details that you specified. Now, I say that again because the metadata that I have to put in, because everybody else doesn't do it, has to go in there in order for the promotion to work. Because I can't have your song being played on QSJ radio and then it doesn't go back to you. It doesn't, because that makes no sense. Then that means we're not doing our song right. We're not doing our thing right. So it doesn't really matter if we get 1,000 people that are just listening now. If your song is getting played during those 90 days, somebody's gonna like you. Somebody's gonna reach out. But if your songs don't have the metadata on there, there's really nothing they can do except hit us up, which they're not going to hit us up. After that, they just lost interest in you. All right. Some metadata can play an important role in getting you paid when your songs are used in broadcast. Listen to this. Some metadata can play an important role in getting you paid when your songs are used in broadcast. For example, the copyright information, publisher, artist, composer, information that can be used to help find you and pay you. Failing that, the ISRC is another way at uniquely identifying your recording and connect it with you as the owner. I'm going to tell you something right now. In a few moments, I'm probably going to get a flag that I used an unclear instrumental. And it's okay because I get it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fight that battle for the artists that decided that they wanted to use a song as an unclear instrumental. Okay. Their whole thing, that whole code is what gets people banned. All this, all that, because other artists are protecting themselves. ISRC is something that you guys got to realize when you purchase a beat. When you purchase a beat, you go to the stew, you're in somebody's house or you're in your own house, you need that stuff. You need that stuff because when you start getting like people like us and we start playing your song on these rotations, the result is real. Okay? I keep telling people, I told people in the beginning of this, if your stuff is put together well, you should already know what I'm talking about. All this stuff, especially the metadata. Embedding metadata into your music helps your fans find you. Metadata can be indexed and made searchable in search engines and music sites all over the world. It also makes it easier for listeners to import tracks into their favorite music players because many music players read the metadata in a file that you are importing it. Okay? If you send somebody a song and it's like rough draft or something like that, blah, blah, it's not going to have any metadata. I put everybody's song on here and I really had to find information. I'm telling you that right now. It doesn't annoy me because I know people are starting from scratch. It doesn't annoy me. But it just bugs me out how everybody thinks their shit hot, but they don't got their shit together. You know? This is an internet world. This is not just a mic, put things digital, upload it, you're good to go, cross your fingers, you become famous. That's not it. You need to have your shit together because no one's gonna find you. No one's gonna find you if you're not, especially the file that you're sending. It's not just because you cut and paste it, you render it, you put it together and then you're good. It's not even that, bro. Like, you have to put all this stuff together. Big shout out to everybody listening, tune in to QSJRadio.com. If your music is streamed or broadcast, listen to this because this is affecting a lot of artists that are here. If your music is streamed or broadcast around the world, your listeners will want to know more about your music. If you ever heard a song on the radio in your car and then glanced at the radio's display on the dashboard to find out who the artist was, you've demonstrated how important metadata truly is. Publishing music without metadata is like writing a letter without putting your name on it. Let me say this again because I really believe nobody's fucking listening. If your music is being streamed or broadcast around the world, your listeners will want to know more about your music. If you've ever heard a song on the radio in your car and then glanced at the radio's display on the dashboard to find out who the artist was, you've just demonstrated how important metadata truly is. Publishing music without metadata is like writing a letter without putting your name on it. Is anybody fucking listening? I have a feeling nobody's listening. So let me make you guys understand. The things that I'm trying to tell you help you. So keep going to those iReview cats because I know that's what the fuck y'all doing. And let them not tell you things. Let them not do this for you. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad again. I'm trying to tell myself, don't get mad because I'm kind of like, you know, sheesh. Anyways, how to add metadata to your masters. First, if you're having music professionally mastered, ask the mastering engineer if they will add the metadata part of their service. Okay? If you're having your music professionally mastered, you need to ask the engineer to put it on there for their service. Alright? If you're self-mastering your music, there's some low cost and some free tools that you can use to embed metadata into your masters. This list is not an endorsement from us, but you know, you got to figure that shit out yourself. Alright? So one of the things that is BFW Meta Edit, okay? Sonorous ISR editor, MP3 tag, burner. All this stuff is going to be posted somewhere, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something straight up. When I get the songs, names and stuff, I have to metadata everything because nobody got their shit together. It's like ridiculous, but I'm able to deal with it because I know that some artists got their shit together and some don't. I'm able to deal with that. But I need artists to listen. You know what I'm saying? I need people to listen. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Where you at? Anyways, where we at? We're able to do one more song. I'm gonna just put a video out there. I think I should a video. I should. Metadata. Hold up a second with this one. Just released right before the end of the year. Guess it's crazy. Metadata. That's what I'm saying. It gets crazy. Illa York in the building still? I don't even know who's here. Nobody's talking. Like, how do you expect people to just... This is like crazy. Show man love. That's it. You don't show man love, you don't get nothing, man. I don't get it. Like, that's not... Whatever. What happened to this shit?
Studios. Bitch. Bogan Productions. You know what it is. But I don't think you do though. I never spit shit quite like this. Put my shit like 2 ears. Set it off with a new flow. It's new, but I'm back on a crucifix. I'm back to just lose my shit. Every motherfucker better watch out right now. I'm about to nick this bitch. You know who it is, you just don't know what. This is my shit like what you got. Call another song cause it's coming in hot. Embrace MC, I'm stirring a pot. Murder is what got me this explosion. If I know the words, I'm cursing at you cause the sermon won't stop. The sermon won't stop. Time to think, I take another sip. On the brink of a dominant king. I sit back as I'm watching them sink. You've forgotten to bring a fucking model to sing. Nah, don't forget it. Fuck that shit. All you motherfuckers can say how I trump that bitch. Buy my shit in the club from the back to the front. You know how it is. My show's off tears. Casually back as I'm actually stacking the max. They're back if I'm cracking a snap. My vocal cords don't want to joke no more, so I wrote some more. Give it a bit of a minute whenever the fuck you decide you want to listen and realise that I'm dope and raw. Cause none of you peep my shit. None of you can see how I eat, how I sleep every day of the week, or how I breathe, how I need a rap. I'll make you believe it back. Well, it's me, I'm back. Don't be so surprised. The way you look at your face is making it look like your life just flashed in front of your eyes. Well, embraces me. If you like it, bitch, you can take it and leave. Take it and leave. Take it. I murder opponents. With this rap shit I own it. Taking this game for free, I believe, so I speak what I see. I speak truth, so I don't need you. Killing a beat that's easily seen. How hard right now do you need it to be? Cause I'm here right now when I'm making it happen. You're over there and you're hating my rapping. We're taking it back and I'm making a racket. You rap like you keep flip whenever you stack it. Whatever the fact is, it doesn't even matter cause the skill is real and I ain't giving it slack. Give me shit, well I'm giving it back. I'm sticking to the man, so I'm sticking around. You know who it is, no excuses. You know when I spit now, people hear me up cause they wanting to get down. Well, you gotta get up to be on my level. You better be quick cause I'm not gonna settle for any motherfucker who thinks you can get on the bike but not pedal. I murder opponents, with this rap shit I own it. Taking this game for free, I believe, so I speak what I see. I speak truth, so I don't need you. Killing a beat that's easily seen. How hard right now do you need it to be? Well, fuck you, and fuck you too. Releasing a raise like a beast on the page. Leading the race, cause I haven't been asleep for days. But I'm in it to win it, and I need that pay. You know that grind, I'm getting sick and tired of that weekly hate. I should retire and sleep for days, but you all know me. I'm leading the game, and I don't give a fuck. I'll leave you behind, cause it's time for me to speed away. I'm hearing shit like we're needing grace. I needed a spray. Bogan, please get these geese away. Groupies too, cause I'm needing to breathe in space. I murder opponents, with this rap shit I own it. Taking this game for free, I believe, so I speak what I see. I murder opponents, with this rap shit I own it. Taking this game for free, I believe, so I speak what I see. With this rap shit I own it. I murder opponents, with this rap shit I own it. Taking this game for free, I believe, so I speak what I see. I murder opponents, with this rap shit I own it.
Shout out to everybody listening. Bogan Productions. They were in the building. Embrace MC. We shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. That comes to the end of our show. I just want to give you guys a little breakdown, man. If you guys ever wanted to purchase an interview with us, you're going to get a little flyer right here. We recommend 1 or 2 weeks or something like that. That you start thinking about the date that you want to be on QSJ Radio. Then this flyer starts going around all over the place. It just gets crazy from there. Tagging the right people to listen and stuff like that. Getting research on you to make sure that we get the interview on and popping. If you guys can't make it here, we had 910 Mob a few days ago. They were here and they were Skyping and they had one screen right there. And we just kept on going with it. You know what I mean? That's what was one of the craziest things ever. So shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. Now, if you don't, you can come through, sit right here right in front of us. Do your little thing. You know, spit in the booth. You know what I mean? It's not like it's the first time. You know? So just make sure you guys do your thing. Stay warm out there. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to tell you, but your boy got sick. Like, it was crazy. Like, I've never been sick. Like, I had to tell people, like, listen, I'm leaving. I'm not feeling good. It's crazy. So if you guys are wondering why I got my little, I got my coat on and shit. So. But anyways, nobody's in the building. I don't understand. Man, it's alright though, man. Guess you can't have good days all the time, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you get a little inspiration to be inspirational. And sometimes you just gotta let it out. Regardless of the pain. Realizing this might be my last dance. Last crazy, last save, my last chance to not compare it to those who just won't leave, and not compare it to those who just believe. I know I'm dealing with all of these actors on the radio, trying to put on all these rappers, all these pop stars, all these R&B singers, and I'm going off the air and not a winner. Losing everything is everything that isn't me. Holding on to everything that's still a family. If yours don't mean shit, what's that mean to me? If they not there for you, then you don't give them memories. Nah, that's not the way I roll. That's not the way they in and That's the way this goes. And I don't care if they don't like my high voice. Bet you right now they feeling my flow.
I wanna live life like that, no I didn't. I didn't wanna hold on to my finished mind. Yeah. Sometimes I don't wanna live by the verses. Going on with life, making sure non rehearses. Don't wanna bring back those who broke the heart, broke the script, never even understood their part. Listen, I'm really not a control freak. The thing is, sometimes life is on repeat. Life is on deceased. So if I RIP a nigga named whoever, it doesn't mean shit to me. They try to say that I'm instrumental. My flow is coming out instrumental. It's so smooth, so rude, so mood, so this, so that. You don't understand, dude. I put this on for the unsigned. And they press play like it's rewind. And they act like it's the end of my time. Don't you hear my verses are coming out better than your lines, better than your grind? Bitch, it's my time. I try to tell them that I'm the one to find them investors to guesters. You go to the eye review, can't find out who's the molester, who touched you, who raped you, who took that from you. But you don't understand that. You think the traffic coming out on the radio? Find out later that nigga could just rap like, I need to do this again. And sometimes come and bring in these friends. Try to tell them that I'm so real that there is no fucking ounce on me that even identifies as pretend. How the fuck you did that, Traffic? Bun down, did all that, brung on the habits. Spitting for real, son. You really the real son? Nigga, I got fucking child issues, but they don't even bring them out with issues. I bring them out. Whew. Let's not do this. Oh my god. That nigga was about to go in. I got it. What? Shout out to everybody listening, man. I'm done. Whew. Catch y'all Thursday, man. 8 p.m.